How's it going, guys? It's your boy Jim. Back at it again. We're gonna do a nice simple lunch recipe for you. Nothing so pizzazz as the barbacoa like last time. But we got a special number here. We got the freaking Irish old garlic. Can you believe it? I know a little bit past St. Patty's, but hey, I got it when it was St. Patty's, so that's what counts, right? So we're gonna do this with a simple beer number, a Corona Extra. I don't really know what beer people use, but I just kind of go to the store and get whatever's cheap. And the Corona was one of the cheapest, so hey, that's a good deal. So yeah, we're gonna freaking get these guys boiling some beer, and we'll get right into it. So one of our first steps in this 9-step workout program is to remove said sausages from the container, but we're gonna array them nicely in this here pan. Freaking, I like to do a little a number here, a little side action, flip them around, you know, make it look presentable. So we're gonna have to pop it open with the old can opener. Oh my, bam! First try. Let's say that's pretty good. And we're gonna freaking crank these bad dogs to like, let's do an 8. Make sure it's on the right heat thing, yeah. And we're gonna pour some beer in there. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Whole bottle. And yeah, we're gonna let these bad dogs boil. And once they got a nice a grayness to them, we'll do the next step. In lieu of having a nice St. Patty sausage, I gotta have me a sip of beer, you know. Make sure you are the right age to drink. Even if it is a Corona, that's something, I tell you what. Very nice. Now, you could have your sausages plain. Some people like them on a nice roll with some ketchup. But I'm gonna go ahead and prepare an onion. I'm gonna slice it nice and thin, and we'll kind of do a saute number once the sausages are finished. And that'll be a nice little top and put on top a little beer flavor in the onion. Ooh, I can already imagine now it's gonna be good. Now, I do not claim to be a professional chef by any means, so you'll have to forgive me for my horrendous onion cutting skills. There was a time I wanted to be a chef, but I've never had really sharp knives to enjoy my onion cutting, and so I just I do what I do. So I'm just gonna freaking slice it down the middle, whammo. Over this side first, it's just nice and thin, you know. I might not be the fastest onion cutter in the West, but at least I have hands. Sorry if you don't have hands, somebody, I apologize. And then you can use one of those mandolins, and that might actually be faster than my goofiness. Look at this, look at me struggle. Oh yeah, and we're gonna, we're just gonna massacre this boy. Yep, we're gonna have some small pieces in there. But this is gonna be more than enough onions for all those nice dogs. Speaking of dogs, let's get oh my god, I was out of focus the whole time. All right, after a wee bit of bubbling, we're gonna flip them over. Oh, that's a nice grayness to them hot weenies. That's a nice grayness to them sausages. Look at that. Whoa. Now the goal here is to just make sure those are cooked all the way through. We don't want any raw meat. We got our onions set. Onion juice. And yeah, we'll check back in once these are basically done. What? A 2. Whoa, we'll do a little flip action. 3. 4. And don't forget a 5. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and drain some of the beer, leave a little bit in there for them onions, and we're gonna saute them up nice and good. I'll show you. It's gonna be a little hard to see since it's kind of clear. That's about as much beer as I have in there. I don't need to drown these onions, but it'll just be a nice little flavor to put on top of there, along with some of that sausage grease that probably boiled out. Let me use my phone and knock that one in. Oh yeah, pick up the stragglers. We're gonna go ahead and crank this bad dog on and we'll get sauteing. Also gonna add a little bit of butter. People say it's like a nutty flavor of butter, but I always thought it was a butter flavor. But that's just me. Oh, that's butter flip. Mix around, mix around. This is my freaking phone stand right now. Here's a beer for scale. I got the cereal boxes stacked up and the freaking roll of paper towels. Very nice. All right, we got our freaking onions on freaking saute. Woo! All right, now that butter has melted, we're gonna go ahead and reduce the heat slightly to about a freaking 5. Count them. We got freaking like 5 wieners too. That rocks. We're gonna keep seasoning real simple. Okay, real simple. A little bit of salt. Wait, a little bit of pepper. That was a little bit much of pepper, and a little bit of salt. You know, I got some thoughts on onions, right? So you can let them kind of brown for a long time, right? Get them. It's almost like a sweeter number, but then they're like they don't have very much texture. It's kind of more putty-like. It's kind of more gooey. I kind of like onions a bit undercooked, just so I have a little bit of crunch. And I don't like burning onions because then it feels like you're eating the outer skin of them. So to each their own onion method. But I'm gonna go ahead. It's starting to brown a little bit. We're gonna go ahead. I'll give you a show here. So you can see there's just slight amounts of color here. That's gonna be good enough for me. Like I said, I don't need to cook onions crazy. This is probably just for me anyway, so I'm just gonna cook them how I like them. And they're simple. Ooh, straight into the bowl, into the container. Nice. Look at that. Perfect size. Now for the old wings, I'm gonna go ahead and slap a little bit of butter in this pan because honestly, the gray dogs are kind of unappealing. Ooh, look at that sizzle. Very nice. Call them like Freddy Sizzle there. And we're gonna go ahead and slap these bad dogs in, get a little color, and we're gonna go from like this in a matter of minutes. And hey, we're starting to get some color on here. We don't want to completely burn these dogs, so make sure you get the bottoms on there too. You don't want to just get the sides. Just a little bit of browning of the meat can add a lot of flavor there. So make sure you try to get all the sides. This side's a little hard, especially, but I don't really care too much. You can do whatever your heart's content. The true glorious way is to do this on the grill, but I don't have a grill. Look at them dance. Look at them doggies dance. Whee! 1 mucka, 2 mucka, 3 macarena. Dancing doggies in the panna. And like that, I was saying that looks pretty good. Now, some of you dog enthusiasts have your own kind of setup, your own buns you like, kind of your own toppings. I am a fan of the old classic shredded sauerkraut from Kroger. Very nice. Nice jar, lasts you a long time. Best Buy. The number is not on there. Yeah, and for our buns, we're not using buns because buns are kind of singular purpose. You use them for dogs only. And I gotta say, since the missus isn't necessarily a dog fan, we gotta spread our variety here. So I like to get made a sweet Hawaiian bread from what is this? Pepperidge Farm. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Mainly because I think I looked at all the bread and this has the highest protein count per slice. It tastes good, so that's pretty nice. And now we're gonna freaking assemble our dogs, and you'll see this majesty here. If you can tell me where these plates are from, I'll give you $1. First off, I am gonna be the economy expert I am, and I'm gonna use the butter the sandwich bread because hey, look at this. It's basically a freaking bun. Now I'm not gonna toast these cats because I don't really. It doesn't really matter to me too much. You can do it if you want, but I am. Let me settle a debate. Do you call this toast or bread? Because I've always called this toast. Without toasting. So first up here, we got the freaking toast. It's just nice and very nice. And freaking here comes in the proverbial airplane. 1 dog landed, 2 dog landed, bam! And we're gonna freaking slap on a little of these. Ooh, open up there, you freaking pinchers. A little onion number. You don't have to drown them in it, but it's a nice little thing to have. Of course, we got the lovely lady sauerkraut here. I recommend just kind of shaking it out a little bit. Make sure there's not a lot of juice in there because that juice tears through these buns. So just shake them out. I'll put a nice little topping on there. These, as they are not in the bun kind of form, do not tend to bend as well, but that's sometimes a sacrifice I'm willing to take. But bam, look at that. We got onions and sauerkrauts on these bad dogs. Now some of you cats might be dog purists, and this is all you need. You just need some frickin' sauerkraut and onions on there. But I'm a freak of nature, and on one I'm gonna enjoy some nice Heinz frickin' Simply, not just regular, Simply ketchup. And the other one I'm gonna do is some stone ground mustard. So nice little action. Oh god, it's gonna spray everywhere. Woohoo! Let's see if I can get rid of the ketchup juice. I pranked myself. Gotta take the top off. Take two. Woo! Hey, that's a good line. You can't even see it. And freaking bam-o, like that, lunch has been served. Ready to give this the old freaking taste test. We got this one right here, freaking Mountain O Mustard, and we got the freaking Red Racing Line dog over here. So let's start with Mountain O Mustard and see how it tastes. Yeah, that mustard is a great freaking. Some people don't like mustard solo, but mustard on brats, oh, I can taste a little bit of that freaking old garlic in there from that St. Patty's Day special. Onion brings a nice little sweetness to it. On its own, there's a little bit of that beer flavor in there too. And since I cooked it a little undercooked, just got a nice little crunch to it along with that onion flavor. And last but not least, we gotta try the freaking Red Racing Stripe here. I'm gonna be honest. I think I like Mountain of Mustard more. It's I don't know if it's just because it's a Simply ketchup brand, but it was almost too sweet. So, I mean, to each their own. If you like sweet hot dogs, yeah, you like sweet hot dogs. Put a little bit of sugar on it for me. And, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and leave a comment if you want. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. So, enjoy. Peace.